Good morning, good morning. It's your boy, Young Samaj, and today is Talk to Him Thursdays. I got a message for you, man. I was talking to the Creator, God, the universe, whatever you may call him. I was talking to him and I said, give me a word for the people. And he for sure gave me a word. Now, we're going to hop into it. I ain't going to take much of your time. But today's word, Operation Opinion Oblivion. Triple O. Operation Opinion Oblivion. That's real easy for you. Triple O. Now, the word oblivion you may be a little oblivious to the word oblivion. But the word oblivion is the state of being unaware or unconscious of what's happening. So what I'm trying to teach you today is how to be unaware or unconscious of other people's opinions, Now I'm going to give you some wisdom. I try to have balance in whatever I do. So I'm going to give you some wisdom about this as well. But I got 3 points, and that's usually how I do it, in 3 points. And then in these 3 points, I think I got 3 practical things that you can do immediately to achieve these 3 points, which is going to help you in Operation Opinion Oblivion. Excuse me. I'm hyped. I'm amped. Alright, so check me out. Okay. So number 1, the first thing that you need to do in order to stop worrying about, get rid of people's opinions, and to stop having people's opinions hold you back from what you're called to do in life and the things that you know that you're here to do, the first thing that you want to do is have a solid, balanced, and positive opinion of yourself first. Let me take a sip of my coffee on that. Have a solid and balanced and positive opinion of yourself first. Okay? Now, so that basically is just saying that nobody can really knock you off your rocker when it comes to you. When it comes to knowing who you are, knowing what you call to do, knowing what you're here for, knowing your strengths and your weaknesses, your successes and your failures, knowing all that stuff. If you know that, and you can have a positive opinion about it and about yourself, and it's balanced. And the reason I say balance is because if you know me, I'm very spiritual. So you know, the Bible tells us to not think more highly of ourselves. So have a balanced opinion of yourself. So have a solid, it's solid, can't nobody shake you. It's balanced. You ain't thinking too highly of yourself. You ain't thinking too lowly of yourself. And it's positive. You ain't thinking negative about yourself. You know who you are. Can't nobody knock you off your rocker. So I'm getting hot in here. I'm preaching. And I got the coffee. YoungSamaj.com. Check me out. Okay. So in this first point, I laid it out real easy. It's called I'm up. I-M-A. I'm up. And this point is about yourself first, putting yourself first, knowing yourself first, being positive about yourself first. So the solution is I'm up, I-M-A. So what you could do is, this is known information. I'm not telling any new information. This is known information. All the greats know it. Everybody who really knows it and applies it can do great things. Number 1 is imagination. So there's a lot of research out there that has been scientifically proven that shows that your mind really doesn't know what's an actual event and what you're imagining. If you could really put yourself in an emotional, imaginary state, if you ever seen it's proven with kids, if you ever watched kids before, they can be playing with a stick and think it's a sword, and they really believe it's a sword, and they're having a great time imagining that's just a sword. Well, your mind cannot tell the difference between what's reality and what you're imagining. So if you want to have a positive, balanced, solid opinion of yourself, imagine yourself doing the things that you want to do. Imagine yourself being the person that you want to be. The next one is meditation. Basically, people get crazy, especially the Christian genre. Christians get crazy about the word meditation, get all scared. You know, like you into Hinduism or something like that. Just touch that, make sure that it stays on. But the Bible says to meditate. If you go look in there, there's a lot of times the Bible says to meditate. Meditate on God's word. So meditation is just basically, though, controlling the mind. Is like right now, there's certain things right now that are going on. Like I think my elbows are a little bit ashy. I can catch that and I can think about that, or I can continue on this video. You know what I'm saying? So, or there's background noises that are happening right now that I can think about, or I can continue on the thought of this video. So meditation is just training your mind to have on a single thought. And hopefully you would be training your mind on a single thought that is positive, that is spiritual in some aspect, that is bringing some type of beneficial reward. But that's all it is. You're training your mind. Our mind, our subconscious, you know, we can go crazy. Noise, blah, 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 all the stuff, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you can go crazy if you don't know how to train and control your mind. So you just meditation is bringing that mind back to that single thought. That's all it is. Don't be afraid. Ooh, meditation. Anyway, so you want to meditate. So you can meditate on a biblical promise or just a spiritual promise. You can meditate on who you are. You can meditate on a memory that you had that was a good memory, a positive memory. You can meditate on an accomplishment that you had. Anything. You can use imagination in meditation. I use imagination to meditate. When I meditate, I'm thinking of the future. I'm imagining. So meditation, imagination. And then the third point in IMA, which is your practical thing that you could do, is affirmation. If you look at my spot in my room, you look up, I got affirmations, confirmations, and things about that I know about myself on the wall. Also got them in my phone, so I can say them to myself. That's one thing I need to work on personally a little bit better. But if you do affirmations and you reaffirm who you are, what you know, I already know because I've done it consistently in the past, and the results was tremendous. You know who you are. You already telling yourself who you are. You training your mind to think in a way of who you are. You're not being controlled, you know, by other people's opinions. You see what I'm saying? And so affirmations is a great way. I could give you a couple affirmations for me just to let you know I ain't pulling your leg on this one. People appreciate my optimistic perspective. My ability to illustrate and teach is impeccable. I am respected in all my business relationships. My children consider me the most influential person in their lives. These are affirmations that I have that I say over myself. And so IMA is number one, so that you know that you have a solid opinion of yourself. Because I'm going to tell you, it don't matter. The number two that I'm about to say, if number one is not done, number two that I'm about to give you is not going to be as beneficial if you don't get number two down and really get number two down. And I guess I should pause, maybe give you a little bit of background. If you don't know who I am, I've been doing music for a long time. When I was 18, which I have a single coming out about that. You know, music kind of jumped off of me with my group SOAK. Shout out to Looney 380. Shout out to Judah, man. I still love y'all boys. What we did is still legendary. But I was able to travel the U.S. and, you know, speak positivity, speak spirituality to people, and do that from like 18 to 21 to 22. And so the reason I was kind of saying that was to just give you a little bit of background about what I know and about who I am and about how I'm operating. And so the second point that I'm gonna give you on operation opinion obliviation, and the reason I was saying that before, my bad, I'm getting a little bit off topic. Follow me, this is my first video, hang in there with me. The reason I was saying all that about my past doing music, I'm going to bring you up to speed and, you know, say like, okay, I kind of had like slacked off on the music. Not really slacked off, but just put my family first. And then I went through a divorce recently, and I also quit my job in a day recently, and I also went vegan recently. So if you could kind of figure out where I'm going with that, you can see how I might have some knowledge on people's opinions and how to be oblivious to people's opinions. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I was stating that. Now we'll move on to point 2. And point 2 is have a circle of people whose opinions you value. Now I cannot claim responsibility for this point, but I know it to be true. I've read it, I've seen it, I've heard it. And then when I went to my mentor, Dr. Walter Boston Jr., my main mentor, when I went to my OG, you know, that was kind of, he had posted something and I asked a question, and that was his comment, is to get a circle of people around you whose opinion you trust and who you value, you know, at least once a year, and to get those people's opinions, you know, on who you are, what you're doing, where you're going, blase blase. Get those people's opinions, get good counsel. Excuse me, I don't know if that's rude on videos. I'm new to vlog. I'm new to videos. I don't know if taking a sip of your coffee is rude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, so y'all put the comments in there. Let me know. Let me know what I did good. Let me know what I did bad. I'm cool to that. I'm cool to your opinions because I'm giving you the formula. So you'll have a circle of people whose opinions you value. So like I was saying, that was what my OG told me. And so, you know, the 3 practical things on that that I have is have OGs. So have people who can cuss you out, do whatever, say whatever, but they want to you. But you still respect their thoughts and you still respect their opinions. That's your OG. Your OG can check you. Your OG can say some harsh stuff to you, and all you know, because that's your OG. You go respect your elders. You respect your OG. You can't say nothing. You gotta kind of meditate, think on what they said, see if what they said is for real, and try to make a change off what your OG said. So have an OG or OGs. Now, number 2 on this one, on have a circle of people whose opinions you value, is have riders. So these are people that y'all might argue, you might disagree, you might even fight, you might even come to fist blows. It's like your OG, you shouldn't come to fist blows with your OG. That should just happen. If you're a good underdog, you don't fight your OG. I'm sorry, I'm not as a good underdog. I fought some of my OGs, but they still love me. So, you know, so with your riders, you might have to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because these are people who are gonna argue. They're gonna disagree with you. Y'all might even fight. Y'all might even like not respect each other's opinions and go blow for blow. But in the end, these your riders. It don't matter what's going on. Your riders, they're gonna support you. And then number 3, which is a very popular term, but everybody don't understand the importance of it, is have haters. So have OGs, have riders, but number 3, have haters. Allow criticism, allow feedback, and just and even allow like BS. Allow like laugh at stuff that when somebody like don't know what you've been through, or somebody don't know how much work you put into something. When they hate on it and like they're oblivious to that, oblivious to the work that you put in, oblivious to how much something means to you. Just like, laugh at them. Allow that, you know what I'm saying? And allow it. Laugh at it. Look back and laugh at it. That's what I do. Anybody who know me personally, anybody who I've talked to on a personal level and really got down to the nitty gritty with, they know I'm not afraid of other people's opinions. I laugh at them. In fact, some people, I don't know what that's called. So comment below what it's called. Excuse me. Comment below what it's called when you are even motivated by negative opinions of you. I don't know what that's called. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea on that. This coffee. Alright, so those are the 3 practical things that you could do to have a circle of people whose opinions you value. Now the last one I say for last because it's the best point, and I believe it to be true, is what has kind of the things that have occurred in my life recently, is what's kind of has guided me and leading me to that. Alright, so the third thing, number 3, is have a certain reverence for your time here that produces actions that lead to results in spite of opinions. I'm going to say that one more time. Have a certain reverence for your time here. Your time. You, personally. How long you going to be here? Have a certain reverence for that, for your time here, and make sure that that reverence that you have leads to actions that produce results in spite of other people's opinions. And so, just like with how number 1, how I said if you don't understand number 1, you ain't gonna understand number 2. If you don't understand number 2, you might not understand number 3, because OG might give you an opinion on something where you like, I feel like I need to go for it. OG might say don't go for it. But OG might be wrong in this case. OG is usually right. That's why OG is OG. OG is usually right. But OG might be wrong in this case. And we've seen scenarios of that. Like a lot of times, the great stories of the heroic stories are even when OG said, you know, such and such did such and such, and bam, you know what I mean? It came out, you know, good. Sometimes OG is wrong. So number 3, you gotta have a certain reverence for yourself. It's your time. Because OG can't live for you. Router can't live for you. You understand what I'm saying? Haters can't live for you. This ain't haters' time. This is your time. This is your time. We can grab the newspaper right now, look up the obituary. I guarantee you 90% of the people in there didn't think they was going to die tomorrow. Didn't think it was going to be an obituary on the next day. For real, for real. Alright, so the practical things I got on having that reverence for your time here that leads to actions in spite of what anybody can say about you. Look at how quickly time passes. I don't know what this is. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm still having a good time. Whatever this is on my lip that keep coming up. But for real, look at how quickly time passes. I turned 30 this year? Last year. I turned 30 at the end of last year. So I'm about to be 31 in December this year. And when I was thinking about I'm 30, I thought about, wow, time like hit me like in 3 snaps. Like, I remember being little, snap, 10. I remember from 10 to 20, you know, being a young adult, having a little bit of freedom, having a little bit of responsibility, snap. Then I remember from 20 and 30 trying to raise a family, trying to have a career, snap. Now I'm 30. What I'm gonna do 40, 50, 60? Because 10, 20, 30 went like that. So realize you can think about a lot of things that you've done over in life. You can think about a lot of memories that you had over life, and you look back and you like, wow, that was 20 years ago. That was 15 years ago. When you get 30, You got some time under your belt, so you can be like, yeah, bro, that was like 20 to 20, 30 years ago. You throw 30 in it. Nah, but all right. So point 2 is accept and give thought to the idea that your time is limited. So realize how quick time is, and then know that your time is limited. That nobody is here for infinity. Even God himself was only here 33 years. So your time is limited. Your time is limited. You hear me? Your time, you watching this video, your time is limited. It is. And you don't know. You really don't know which day is going to be. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Which year is going to be. 2018, 2019, 2055. You don't know. Your time is limited though. You going. You going. Alright? Alright, so realize, accept, and give thought. Think about it. That your time is limited. Think about what I'm going to do. My time limited, bro. What I'm gonna do? With my family, my kids, my time. What I'm gonna do with my time? What do I enjoy doing? Who do I enjoy being with? Time. This is you, bro. This is you, bro. This is you, sis. This your time. I might do this video in fall dead. I did the video. That's what I did with my time. Okay, so number 3, which brings me to number 3, is enjoy creating and even sharing the present. Enjoy in creating and even sharing the present. Anybody who out there who's watching this who follow my social media know that I have a hashtag. I don't know if I originated, but I'm making it popular. Excuse me. Peaks and valleys. It originated from my mind. I don't know if somebody beat me to it and hashtagged it before me. But peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys is my hashtag that I'm making popular. Peaks and valleys is the hashtag that I promote. And that's the formula, is to know that, you know, everybody has peaks and valleys. Everybody has ups and downs. That's a part of life. When you turn 30, or hopefully you learn that earlier than 30. And if you're older than 30, I know you didn't learn that. Anyway, so that third thing that I'm talking about, just going back to that, I'm gonna go ahead and sum it up and finish it off, is enjoy creating and even sharing the present. So when you know the principle of peaks and valleys, and you know all the stuff that I done told you, you know, you have a solid and balanced and positive opinion of yourself, and you got a circle and team around you. You got OGs, you got riders, you got haters, and you are reverencing your time, and you got peaks, and you know, understand the principle of peaks and valleys. You're not afraid, because you're not gonna stay in the valley. You're not afraid to share your peaks. Like I told you, I've been through a divorce recently. Quit my job in the day recently. Went vegan recently. My team know about it. The people who I'm close with know about it, and ain't nobody condemned me yet. So I'm putting out this video. I'm supposed to be scared? When I don't know, I might not know who you is, who comment or whatever. Hopefully this video helps you, but I might not know who you is, and you might comment something in the comments, and I'm supposed to he said anything about me in the comment, my team yellow, whatever. I'm supposed to cry about it, but my team said, I told my team what I did. My team said, go for your dreams, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, cause I ain't playing with it. And my team know I ain't playing with it. My circle know I ain't playing with it. And I know who I am. And I have a reverence for my time. Especially being a young black male. Man, I got pulled over 2 or 3 times in the last week. And One time I ain't get no paperwork at all. The next time it was a tag light. But I'm a young black male, and we know what's happening. So you don't think I got reverence for my time? You don't think that's why I thought about doing this video? And no matter how hard it was or the struggles I was going through, self-consciousness, you know, whatever it may be, that I ain't put out this video, man, like and subscribe and quit playing. Because you know I'm telling the truth. You know this message is for you. You know this message is real. Quit playing with me. So, to recap and end it off and conclude it, let me know if this is rude in the comments. I need, you know, I'm talking a lot. Number one, have a solid and balanced and positive opinion of yourself first. Number one, don't let nobody, no, before you start even asking, before you even go to number two, make sure number one right. Number two, have a circle of people whose opinions you respect and who you value, who you trust and who you value. They will give you the truth. You gotta have your own, you gotta know those levels, because you can't get it mixed up. Because if you think haters' information is valid over OG's information, you can get mixed up. So have OGs, have riders, have haters, and put them in their order. And then number three, have a certain number. That's the most valuable. That's the most important. The most valuable, most important. Most valuable, most important. Have a certain reverence for your time here, right now, present, that produces actions. Execution. We all know we know execution is more than this information I'm giving. We all know if whoever watching this take what I'm saying and execute it, that it's gonna produce more than the information I gave. Execution, my bad. That produces actions that lead to results in spite of other people's opinions, but it's got to be in spite of other people's opinions. You can't be worried about what such and such saying. Can't be worried about the sweat on my forehead that's been in the whole video. So what? Sweat on my forehead. I've been going in. I've been telling the truth. I'm supposed to cry? Y'all be getting trolled too easy these days. And let me say this. No, I ain't gonna say that. No, I'm gonna say this because what I'm doing now, what I'm coming back to, we invented. If you go back and you look on my YouTube page, you look on Looney 380's YouTube page, and a lot of the YouTube page, you look at the South.com, which is now Jam the Hype. You look at Rapzilla.com, what is it, New H2O, all those joints, you see, this is what we've been doing the whole time. But it just caught on. It just became more relevant. But this is the truth. And I'm into it. I'm up to it. And I rep SOAK all day. I can't thank my brothers enough for the experiences that I had. That helps me with number one. Because you can't take that. Can't nobody steal your testimony. Can't nobody steal what God has done in your life. So that helps me with number one. I love you, Looney 380. I love you, Judah Man. Judah Man real, for real. Judah Man my bro. Judah, you know what I'm saying? Looney my bro. Judah Man my bro. I thank you so much for everything that you did. I ain't even gotta say it on this video, but you know what you did. You kept it Chi real. Chicago, the Windy City, baby. From Chi to the Cackalack to the A-Town. Let's go. SEMAJvlog.com. I'm trying to share what I can give. Love. Subscribe, like. This on YouTube, and then this also on my this is gonna be on my my website as either a podcast or a video or both. But like and subscribe to YouTube, because we know that's what you do these days. And that's what I was doing in 08, 09, 11. I got new music coming out. 18 is coming out, but I got a whole bunch of old songs to where my quality has gotten better, that I still want to try to do something with. You're going to hear some of that in some of the videos, the background music. And I got some new stuff that's better that I'm going to be releasing. Killing it. Sign up to the mailing list. That's where you're going to know when all the stuff is popping. SEMAJvlog.com. Go sign up to the mailing list. You're going to get free merch. You're going to be the first to know about stuff. and everything like that, stuff like this and all that stuff, man. I'm out, man, but I feel like Operation Opinion Oblivion is complete, and somebody got it. I don't know if it was one person, two person, three person, but somebody got it, and they're gonna run with it. Operation Opinion Oblivion. Your opinion, oblivious. What? SEMAJvlog.com.